More than 50 years after a U.S. sailor was killed in the Vietnam War, his remains are now back home in Schuylkill County. Newswatch 16's Valeria Quiñones spoke with the family of Ronald Yuhas as they finally get the chance to say goodbye.
For more than 5 decades, the body of third-class petty officer Ronald Yuhas laid in an unidentified grave overseas. He was born and raised in Shenandoah. After graduating from high school, he enlisted in the Navy. On February 27, 1969, the 20-year-old was killed during a critical mission aboard a landing craft utility. He was delivering munitions from the USS Mount McKinley when the vessel suffered a direct hit from the North Vietnamese rockets. With the consent of his family, Yuhas was interred in the U.S. Naval Cemetery in Guam. But thanks to new DNA technology and the findings of his sister, Marlene McGrath, his family is finally able to give him a proper service here in his hometown of Shenandoah.
Pretty much with Marlene's permission, because she was the head of the Yuhas family when Ronald's father died. And she asked me if I would do the legwork. It was too hard for her.
Yuhas' brother-in-law, Patrick McGrath, says he remembers the last letter Yuhas ever wrote to him.
And he wanted to talk about being buried at Arlington was his choice if the worst happened.
At long last, Yuhas' family is able to grant his final wish.
It's very emotional, but it's a celebration, and we're so happy to have him home. And for the sacrifice that he went through, to be buried at Arlington with full military honors.
Marlene says she is grateful her brother can finally be honored and properly buried after making the ultimate sacrifice for his country. He will be laid to rest Monday, June 23rd, with full military honors at the Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia. Valeria Quiñones, Newswatch 16, Schuylkill County.